Good morning students. Today we are going to start chapter number 5, presentation in PowerPoint 2013. So before we proceed, we should know how to start the PowerPoint presentation. Okay, so let's start. Click on the start button, okay, and type PowerPoint 2013. Okay, so here we have PowerPoint 2013. It will take some time to open it. Okay, so you can see here predefined templates are there. These are the designs we can use to create free templates. Okay, but if we want to use our own color, okay, we can click here blank presentation. So this is called the blank presentation. Okay, in this we are going to learn only the insert tab. So you already familiar with this home tab. Okay, now we are going to learn about the insert tab. So in the insert tab, which objects we can insert in the slide. So we can insert a new slide, we can insert a pictures, also we can insert table, we can insert pictures from internet, we can take a screenshot of the desktop or any object from the desktop. We can also create a photo album, which we have seen in, like if you want to create a video with the photo album and songs, you can create in this group. We can add different kinds of shapes, then we can add a smart art, then we can add charts, also we can do hyperlinks and commands, and we can draw the text box, assign the header and footer. We can add a word art, also we can insert date and time, slide number, and equations too. And the finally, which we will learn in this chapter also, that is how we can insert audio, video, and screen recording also is available. So now first we are going to learn how to uh, add a smarter graphic inside the slide. So smarter graphic option is available in the illustrations group. Illustrations group contain three part: shapes, smart art, and chart. So when we click on the smart art consists total 8 group of categories: list, process, cycle, hierarchy, relationship, matrix, pyramid, pictures. Okay, so these are the total 8 categories are there. So any category you can use, but right now we are going to learn the first category. This is the list category. Okay, you can click here and select anything. Like for example, if you want to select this one, click on this. If you want to select the hierarchy, click on hierarchy. You can select any kind of chart, okay, any kind of graphic. For example, if you want to use this, select it and click on OK. So here we have an shapes are there, but you can see at the in the background we have also a slide, add title and subtitle. So we are going to change the layout as a blank. Okay, now when you click here notification area is there. In this we can type any text. For example, this is the first or main shape. Okay, so we have added a shape. Okay, smart art shape, hierarchy type. Here we have two options to type inside this. First way is to click here and you can type here. For example, I'm going to type here. Okay, first way we can click here and we can type here. Okay, but we don't want to type here. Okay, so we can directly click here. Now in this is our main heading, Professor Computer Center. Okay, in this I want to add 5 objects. Here we have only 2 options here, but we want to add 5 objects. So how we can add? First way, we are going to delete all, select it and press delete key from the keyboard, select and press the delete key from the keyboard. Now we want to add 5 shape below this. So select main shape, go to design tab. Okay, when you click the smarter graphic, we will have one smarter tool. Inside that we have two new tabs are there: design tab and format tab. So design tab contain different design like add shape, below, after, previous. Okay, so we are going to add a shape after this. So we are going to click on the Professor Computer Center heading. Now we have option add shape. Now click on this arrow. Now we have 4 options: add shape after, add shape before, add shape above, and add shape below. So we are going to add shape below, so it will be added here. Now next I want to add after this one. So select again this, click on this, and after, click on the after. Okay, same way I am going to add another one. So after, so already I have added 5 sub options are there. Now here I'm going to type different courses name. Okay, for example, here I'm going to type triple C, then here computer basic, then here I'm going to type tally with GST. Here I'm going to type DCA, and I'm going to type here advanced DCA. Okay, now each of these contain 2 or 3 subgraph, okay, sub shape. So select that and again go to the add shape and click on add shape below. Done. Now again I want to add shape here after this, so select it, click on add shape below. Done. Same way here I'm going to type, click here and add shape below. And second way you can select this and click on the after or before. Okay, both you can access it. Same way click here and after or below, both can be there. Okay, so no, not after but below. So we are going to select it and add shape before or after. So I am going to use the before, so not before, it will be bottom side, so it will be after. Okay, it will be below and then it will be after. Then this way we can add shape, first it will be below and then the after. Okay, same way here, click here, then add shape below and then we can click here after. Done. Now if you want to type here you can select it. Okay, now if you want to, if you don't want to type here, then you can click here this. Okay, and type here, for example, word, here Excel. Okay, here paint, and here not paid, here payroll, and here GST. Okay, here C++, and here's HTML. Okay, and now here Java and Corel Draw. Done. So now again if you want to add another one, for example, you can increase the size here from here, so we can increase size also like this. Okay, yes. Now if you want to add another level, so select it and you can go to the design tab of a smart art tools and click on add shape, and you can click on add shape below. Done. Then after select it and click on add shape below. Then this way we can add, but if you don't want it, then select it, press the right click and you can remove this, or alternate is select it and press the delete key from the keyboard. Okay, now I'm going to change the Excel. Yeah, Excel. Yes, so this way we can add shape smarter graphic, okay, chart from the computer or insert tab. But if you want to change the layout of this, then you can change any layout from the format and design tab. Okay, so you can select any background, any format from the ready-made options. I want to select it, so select the 3D. Okay, if you want to change the color, you can change the color also like this. Okay, done. And if you want to change the layout of this hierarchy option, then we have this option also like this. See, we can change, it will automatically transfer into the different categories like this. Done. So select the particular one which you like and then click OK, then it will automatically set on that particular format. Then so I hope student you easily understood this, how to create hierarchy smarter graphics. Okay, and how to select the option. There are 2 ways to insert the text. Okay, I want to select it, so select this one. Okay, there are different ways are there, so adjust the data. Okay, so this is all about the how to add a smart art inside the particular slide. Okay, so after this we are going to solve first exercise on your page number, okay, page number 70. In this we have to create, first heading will be presentation view. In this we have to add 5 normal, outline view, slide sorter view, notes page view and reading view. Okay, so let's start how to create this one. So first we have to go to the insert tab. We have to add a new slide. Okay, so we are going to add a blank slide. Now go to the insert tab, add a smart art and select the hierarchy. Okay, and for this we will click on first and then okay. Now type here presentation views. Presentation views. Okay, inside that we have to add 5 subtypes. So we are going to delete this one. Select it and press delete key from the keyboard. Now one is added already. We want to go to add second, so select it, design tab, add shape below. Okay, add shape below. Okay, okay, you can add shape after also. You can use add shape after, like this. Again add shape after this one, so select it and click on after. Next add shape after, add shape below. Okay, 1 1 2 3 4 and one more is there, so we will select it and click on add shape below. Done. 1 2 3 4 5, then whatever you like you can click. Now first we are going to type here. First view is normal view. Either you can type from the normal view here, or you can click on text pen and type here normal view, normal, then outline, outline view. Next one is slide sorter, then notes page, notes page and number 5 reading view. Okay, this much we can do. Now close it. So already we have done, but if you want to change it to transfer to another level, we can select it. Okay, like this. See, okay, like this. Good. So we are going to use this one, presentation views. We are going to add the colors. Okay, like this, and select this one. Okay, so this way we can do. And if you want to set individual colors to each, so select that format tab and fill and select the particular color. Each and every objects can be highlighted by the color, so select and go to the fill and select the particular color. Okay, so this way we can add different colors. Select it, format tab and fill and select the color. This way we can add the colors. Okay, so students, this is all about this to how to add shape, how to fill. If you can also assign outline color. Okay, for example, if you want to assign outline color here to the green, you can select it. Also you can increase the width of your outline like this. Okay, so we can use also this outline. This is called about the first action break, how to use smarter graphics. Okay student, we are going to save the document first. So click on, go to the browse option, select my documents and type standard 6 English medium chapter number 5 action break 1. Okay, and click on save. So already we have saved this, and we can see here we have saved. Now, so first point we have learned about the smart art graphics. After that we are going to use a screenshot option. Screenshot option is here. It can capture any image or a picture from the computer. For example, I'm going to minimize all this and I want to take a screenshot of this part and I want to store inside the slide. Okay, so how we can do? So simply we are going to add another slide, or hold down the press Ctrl plus M, so we can add easily a new slide. Now click on insert and we have a screenshot option. Click here, so click on screen clipping. Okay, now we are going to learn, we want to add a screen of the desktop. So select it, screen clipping, and now wait for the few seconds, then your desktop will be like this. Now select the part which you are going to insert in this slide. So we can going to add this one, okay, and select that and release the mouse button. Now you can see we have added first part, okay. Now if you want to add another, then again insert tab, screenshot, and screen clipping. Now I want to add this one, okay. So select this part and select it like this and hold, then this is called a screen clipping option from the keyboard, okay. So this way we can add a screenshot from the insert tab and use the screenshot option, okay. You can clip any screen from the from the computer. And also after inserting this, we can go to the format and assign different kinds of formatting option like this, okay. Now the next option from the insert tab is for add photo album. Photo album means it is nothing but we can add more than one pictures to create a photo album. So select new photo album from the insert tab and click on the file, okay, and then select your photos which you have downloaded for the or you have in your computer, okay. For example, I'm going to use these photos. Select by pressing the control key, so you can select multiple photos at the same time. I'm going to use 4 images right now to create a photo album. Now you can see we have added 4 photos, okay. 1 2 3 4. You can also adjust the order, okay. For example, if you want to move to the up side, we can also go to the use this option to move to the up side or bottom side like this, up side, okay. And anyway, now you have another option to change the picture layout. One slide with the one photo, one slide with two pictures, one slide with the four pictures, and here slide with the title. One photo, one slide with the title, one slide two photo with the title, and one slide four pictures with the title. But right now we are going to add only this option, two pictures in a single slide, okay. So select it. It will automatically arrange slides like this. Select the slides, okay, and select two pictures and in which format you want to add. For example, rounded rectangle if you want, then it will be rounded rectangle, okay. And then click on ok. Now create. When you click on create, automatically it will create the photo album like in this format, okay. Now after this you can adjust this. Instead of photo album, you can type also. For example, I'm going to type heading of the Windows operating system, okay. And then these are already inserted the photos in the rounded rectangle. If you have selected 100 photos, it will automatically 100 photos automatically set the 100 photos in particular layout, okay. So this is called how to create a photo album in this, okay. Now we are going to save this document. So click here or press Ctrl plus S document, and we can type here standard 6 English medium and photo album, okay. And then click on save, okay. So this is all about the how to create the photo album and how to change the layout also. Now I'm going to minimize it. Come back to the next point, that is called inserting. We have already learned about the photo album, okay, screenshot, and now we are going to learn the how to insert the medias like audio and video files, okay. Now we are going to move to the next previous one. Now on this page I want to insert an audio file first, video file, okay. So I will add a new slide by pressing Ctrl M. Move to the second place. Now going to add audio, add video. Now we can add two kinds of video. You can directly include from the online. If you have computer connected with the online, means you have internet connection, then you can add from the online. But if you have downloaded it or you have recorded from your cell phone and you want to add this into the slideshow, then you can click on video on my PC. Now after this you have to click on where you have saved your video. So currently I have saved video on desktop, so click on desktop and click on insert. Now after, it will take some time to insert the audio video on your page. So we can see here we have added. When you insert the video, new video tools will be appear, and in this two tabs are there, format and playback. format tab depends on the how we are going to change the layout of the slide and the player which will play. For example, this is the play option. You can change the color of these. Okay, then you can change the format or poster in the particular format. Now you can change the shape and background color or whatever. Okay, so this is all about the format. Now playback means you can play the particular video and you can fade out, fade in when it will start by pressing control, by pressing the click event, or it will start when you turn on the slideshow automatically. Loop until stop means it will uh, it will continuously play. When you will stop it, it will only stop, but otherwise if your slide is holding down on the screen, then the video will play automatically second time, third time. Okay, and how we can play full screen or hide while play not playing. Okay, there are different options are there. You can also adjust the volume in this way. So we can click here. Now see. Okay, so our video has been inserted in our slide. Okay, how it can be played? So for example, press F5 from the keyboard, and this is our first slide. Now go to the second. It will only play when you click, but if you want to play automatically, then click on play start automatically. Okay, now F5 and move to the second slide. It will automatically start to play the video. This way your video will be automatically start. You can also assign the volume up or down. Okay, and if you want to pause it, you can click here, then the video will be paused automatically, and you can go to the next slide also. Okay, so this way we can add the audio. Now we are going to add the audio also. So click on insert audio. Again, there are two ways. Audio on my PC means you can insert from your computer, and second, record your video audio from your microphone. Okay, so right now we are going to add this one. So click on this, click on the desktop. I have already downloaded the audio. Select it and click on insert. Same way, this is the icon you will see when you play, when you run the slideshow. This icon will be appear, but if you don't want to appear, if you want to hide this icon, we have option to hide the during the show. So if you click here, now press F5 key and move to the second slide. We have to, yes, second option we have to use, that is play automatically. So select it and play automatically. Okay, then click F5, then move to this. Okay, your song will be automatically start when it will be play. Okay, so this is called how to insert audio and video in our slideshow. Okay, this is like this. Okay, also we can trim the audio from here. Okay, we can decrease the volume size here from bottom to top. Okay, this is called the next video, next audio, and we can rewind from this also. So this is all about how to insert audio or video from the computer or from the online. If you want to play in background, you can just click on the background and press F5. Okay, your background, it will automatically play. When you move to the next slide, if you have 100 slides, okay, and you want to play same song for the 100 slides, then you can move to the next slide. It will automatically play the during your slideshow. When you exit the slideshow by pressing the escape key, it will automatically stop the audio. Okay, so this is all about how to insert audio or video from the computer. Okay, now next we are going to learn that is called a inserting video and then the slide transition. Okay, now important part of the PowerPoint, animation and transitions. Remember, transition can be applied to single slide and animation can be applied to any content of the slide. For example, I'm going to select the animation tab. Okay, click on the first slide. How it should be appear? So it should be appear like opening the door. Yes, okay, opening the window, for example, like this. So it will start like this. Okay, now second slide should be appear like a follower, like this. Okay, now third slide, it could be appear like a wind, like this. Okay, and now fourth slide will appear like a vertex. Okay, now you can see here we have added transition. How we can see we have added transition? You can click here, you can see this highlighted the particular slide, particular any transition. Okay, that means we have selected the transition to particular slide. Okay, and also you can mark this star symbol. This means that we have assigned the animation to the slide. Okay, now press F5 key. Okay, now we have assigned the first. Now second, you have to press any key from the keyboard to move to the next slide. Okay, now same way, see, and now next. But students, if you want to play entire animation or entire slideshow without pressing any key from the keyboard or mouse, we can do this by using the one. We have to use the advanced slideshow option. Here timing option, we have to select this. On after, on do not select on mouse click, select the after. If your slide should be moved to the after the specific time, for example 5 seconds, it should be changed. So you can type here 5 seconds, your slideshow or your particular slide will be changed after some time. But I don't want to use this, so select it and click on just after. Means your slideshow will repeat, will move from one slide to another slide automatically. Okay, now press F5. See, your slideshow will automatically move to the next slide. Okay, this way. Okay, now next. In this we have added a video, so till the video finished your slide remain on same. After video will complete, your slide will be automatically changed. Okay, okay, in this way we can add a transition. Means transition can be assigned to a specific single slide. Okay, now next one is animation. Animation can be assigned to content of this slide. For example, Windows OS is text. Okay, we are going to add some text, we are going to add animation for this, so like this. Okay, and select and then click on this one. So this is called animation. We can change opening from top to bottom or bottom to top or left to right. Okay, second, again we want to start the animation without pressing any key from the keyboard, so we have to use again timing option, start, and click on after previous, so it will automatically begin. Once the previous one finished, the next animation will start. Same way we are going to add animation to this. Okay, split it like this and start after previous. Same way, select it, you can use the animation. More animation also is there, entrance. Okay, select the specific animation like Bloomberg. Okay, and then select after previous. Same way, select it. Okay, there are, you can use four ways: entrance, emphasize, exit, and motion. Okay, in the motion you can set the specific path. For example, I'm going to use the line from left to right. Okay, like this. Okay, so our slide should come from the corner, okay, and end to here. It will end to here, and it should be start from after previous, so it will be play like this. Okay, so this way it can be play. And next one is, we are going to add the shape. There are four types of shape: circle, box, diamond, and plus. So I want to use circle, box, and select and box. And also it is in or out, so we can use out like this. Okay, so use this again. You can select the specific option. Okay, and you must change the option after previous. When you select the after previous, it will remain, it will change by 0. Okay, so we have assigned the animation. Now going to play the slideshow by pressing F5 key like this. Okay students, so this is all about the how to use transition and animation effects. Okay, Now after this we are going to learn slideshow option. In this, how to use reading narration. We have a rehearse timing and reading narration is there. Okay, so what is the meaning of reading narration? It is nothing but to how to narrate the slideshow. While you play the show, it will display the useful cell for. Okay, when you don't know how much time you will take to explain this slide, so before you present to the students or to the particular person, you can do the rehearse yourself. This is called rehearse timing. You can use the rehearse timing from here. Okay, so it will record some recording timing, how much time the particular slide will take to represent your show. Okay, so this is called the rehearse timing. Now after this, and the final page number 80, action break is there. In this we are going to learn 5 slides. Okay, we will add 5 slides. First slide will be heading parts of plants, and we will insert one image with the audio. Okay, in the second we will add a hierarchy, means smart art. Okay, then after we'll add a picture and type 5 types with the shape. Okay, next we will learn how to insert third slide, fourth slide, fifth, okay, and sixth slide. And after this we will add how we will learn how to insert the video.